Yeah, so one of the properties, for example, is 4,000 a month rent.
Okay.
So that makes anywhere from 4,000 to at the highest, I think 12,000 in profit in 1 month.
For the people who don't know, what is Airbnb arbitrage?
It's when you rent the property from the landlord, you sublease it and then put it on Airbnb or VRBO and other platforms. So I ended up joining his mentorship and it was 35,000 and my friends were saying you're crazy, get your money back and then
Mhm.
I just went all in.
So 2 weeks in, you drop 35 grand, 2 weeks
Yeah.
in, get your first property. I know people watching, and myself included. I'm like, why the heck would a landlord
Mhm.
say yes? So without giving away like your script or whatever, like, why would a landlord say yes to Airbnb? Welcome back to the M19 podcast. I'm your host, Javi Chavez, and today I have an Airbnb queen, somebody who's just been crushing it in the Airbnb space. Linda Kim, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Love it. So my first question for you is, you do a kind of unique version of Airbnb. Like
Mhm.
for the people who don't know, what is Airbnb arbitrage?
It's when you rent the property from the landlord, you sublease it and then put it on Airbnb or VRBO and other platforms. Yeah.
Got it. So when I first hear that, I'm like, what the heck? Like as like a landlord, like us being in real estate, is a landlord really going to say yes to like wanting to list their property on Airbnb? So like walk me through how this started. Like how did
Mhm.
you even land your first property? And like what does that even look like?
Yeah, so I was in tech for like over a decade. So I was in the 9 to 5 corporate for a really long time as a creative director, graphic designer, everything. And I just wanted to make passive income. Once I went through my divorce, I felt like I just want to do something more, make more money. I didn't really have the growth mindset that I do now, but I just saw, I was looking up on Google, like, how can I make more money with the least amount of time?
Yeah. How can I get super rich really fast with no effort?
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly what I did. And then one of the things that popped up was Airbnb arbitrage. And then one of the people I followed was doing it in multimillionaire and his lifestyle. And I was like, oh, I want to, this is really intriguing.
Mhm.
So I ended up joining his mentorship and it was 35,000. And at that time, I never invested anything in coaching. I didn't
That's
even,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what made me do that because my friends were saying, you're crazy, get your money back. And then
Mhm.
I just went all in. And then I got the property in the second week of class because I was learning it through him.
There we
So,
go.
yeah, if I never hired a coach, I would have never
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So 2 weeks in, you drop 35 grand, 2 weeks
Yeah.
in, get your first property. Um, what does a property even like net? Like, so
Mhm.
for example, that current property, what would you do monthly? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the properties, for example, is 4,000 a month rent.
Okay.
So that makes anywhere from 4,000 to at the highest, I think 12,000 in profit in 1 month.
Got it. So
Yeah.
you're saying from the landlord, it's 4,000, or are you saying
Yeah.
that's what you make?
Oh, no, that's what I pay for rent.
So you pay
Yeah.
for rent 4,000, and then how much will you make on in margin? So you said 4 to 12.
Yeah, 12 on the high end.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after
So
I pay the rent. Yeah.
that's impressive. And what makes that property so special? Like, because obviously there's tons of properties on Airbnb. Like, what's kind of like your secret sauce?
Yeah, so it's interesting because I didn't have any pool or any fancy amenities or any like, walls like this for Instagram photos. And so I think it's because I converted the office into a bedroom, which made it a 5 bedroom. There's not many in that area. And then design.
Mm,
I just attribute everything to design,
yeah.
making it look higher end and
Yeah. Because you have
yeah.
like a design background, right?
It started actually after
Oh,
I
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
but
So, yeah, why do you so people say Airbnb's dead. Don't get an
mhm.
Airbnb. Like, there's too much regulation, there's too much competition. So, what do you say to those people?
Oh, so Airbnb generated $91 billion in bookings last year
Yeah.
and had the strongest, I think the strongest earnings in Q4.
Hmm.
So I would say that it really is doing well if you know how to do it right.
Hmm.
But of course, there's regulations and competition. But if you set yourself apart, you design it well, then you can still make a lot of money.
Got it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess what's the key to standing out on
hmm
Airbnb?
I really think it's design, and then you have to make sure you get good reviews, good customer service, but design is huge. Like
Got
it's
it.
just yeah.
So that's kind of like your unique thing, and how you stand in the market is strictly just design.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
and
Yeah.
then being in a good area too, obviously, but
Got it.
You guys know I love the game of golf, and that is why I started M19. It is a golf mastermind for entrepreneurs who are doing over 7 figures in their business and who want to go on bucket list golf trips together. We already have hundreds of members all across the country, and we've been to some of the best courses in the world, places like Pebble Beach, Pinehurst, Bandon Dunes, and many others. The course is the best place to do deals, make great relationships, and have fun. So go to mastermind19.com today.
So how do
yeah.
you pick your markets?
Yeah, so I go to AirDNA and then do all the research of the areas, find the highest occupancy places. And it's funny because I went to Texas and the numbers were okay, but I tested it out there and it does really well. And I think it's because design, like it's not like a super, it's not a mansion,
Mhm.
but design and yeah.
Nice. And I know obviously you coach people now too.
Mhm.
So yeah, how did you move from, kind of doing it yourself and then now, leading this coaching program and because obviously there's challenges there too. So, what do your students like? Tell me about some wins from your students. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So my recent student, she's a stay-at-home mom of 5 kids, and she surpassed $100,000 in 4 months
That's
of
crazy.
starting.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and she wasn't working, so now she's like hit six figures in 4 months. Got a $20,000 booking during Coachella, and with zero knowledge. She didn't know anything when she started my program. So
And because I'm so curious about like the strategies and everything. And I know obviously some of it's like some secret sauce, but
mhm.
it's really just good areas, good design, and that's kind of what wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because I think if it had something fancy, I have one that has a pool in California, but even the ones without it still do
Yeah.
really well. So,
So
yeah.
I know people watching, and myself included. I'm like, why the heck would a landlord
Mhm.
say yes? So without giving away like your script or whatever, like, why would a landlord say yes to Airbnb?
Because in the beginning, you frame it to everything that benefits them.
Yeah.
So you're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come and clean your place multiple times, a month.
Yeah.
Make sure it stays really nice. It's gonna look staged.
Yeah.
It's gonna have really nice furniture. You can stay there whenever you want.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong, you're not gonna come and fix it. We're gonna do that for you.
Got it. So
So
yes,
yeah,
there's less risk involved where you're saying
yeah.
like, hey, like, because my mind immediately goes to like me at 22 trashing an Airbnb or something. So what assurances does the landlord have in that situation?
Yeah, so I say we don't do one-night bookings, which is usually party people like you used to be maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
fair. Yeah.
so usually that so it's usually a little bit longer of a stay, and then we vet every guest, and,
Mhm.
we ask for the license. There's security cameras outside,
Mhm.
so we monitor your property 24/7, and yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
So what's your vision for like the Airbnb market for the rest of the year? Do you think I mean, because obviously with we look at this metric a lot as marketers and everything. Consumer like confidence right now is like an
Mhm.
all-time low. People say travel's decreasing. I don't know if that's true or
Yeah.
not. Like, but like, is it still a good time to get into
Mhm.
Airbnb?
I think so,
Mhm.
especially with World Cup and the Olympics and everything else that's coming.
Uh-huh.
And they said the World Cup is going to generate some of the highest profits in the history of Airbnb,
That's
which is
crazy.
like in next month starting. So,
Yeah. So a little late
yeah.
to get in to go buy a property or to go do some arbitrage. But yeah, so I guess for you, like what's your personal like business vision going into the rest of the year? Because again, we're in
Yeah.
May. So like what's the rest of the year look like?
Yeah, so I want to get at least a couple more Airbnb arbitrage properties,
Hmm.
and then eventually also probably start doing lease options because I
Okay.
partner with Shane So, and
Yeah.
he's been kind of teaching me more about that, and then really growing my mentorship coaching business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And with with acquiring those properties, you mentioned what is it like so is each property between 4 to 12K or do we like what's your target profit per property?
yeah. So I want to try to make double the rent. So if my rent is 5,000, I want to shoot for at least around 5,000 profit.
Got
That's
it.
like my
Okay.
baseline. Yeah,
I see.
but usually sometimes it'll go triple that. It just depends on the
Yeah.
season.
And then are
Yeah.
you solo right now?
Yeah,
Dang, so
yeah.
like yeah, how does property management work and all that? Do you have a property management company or yeah.
Oh, yeah, so that's a good point. So I don't give anyone commission for property management because I have my own automated system with my own virtual
There
assistants.
we go. So yeah, tell me
Yeah.
about that. So like yeah,
Yeah.
how'd you build out that infrastructure?
Yeah, so I learned it through my mentorship. So we learned how to automate everything. So that's why it was only a few hours a week because the automated platforms and then the virtual assistant is doing all the communication, uh, communication with the cleaners, like handyman, everything. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So, I mean, you're probably paying what, like a couple thousand a month or something, if that?
Actually, yeah, or
Uh,
less than 1,000, yeah.
Really? You have a VA in the Philippines and they're doing it for less than $1,000 and that's like so yeah, what's your total overhead? Like I'm
Yeah.
assuming your margins are super high.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the cleaning is paid by the guest,
Mhm.
and all I really pay is rent and bills. Bills is only like a few hundred a month, and then my VA is under 1,000. That's
Dang.
really just it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And so like why not just try to scale it to the moon and get like
Mhm.
100 of these properties?
Yeah. And I have friends that are up there and they don't work and they're like, "I'm getting bored now." So,
Yeah, you got to
yeah.
go do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like is that the long-term vision is to keep on scaling like get to that point, or are we thinking like okay, like hey, this is enough and then I'm going to go
Mm.
build a mentorship? Like what do you think about doing?
Yeah, I think both. I wanna
Yeah.
scale both,
Well,
but,
I mean,
yeah.
and we know for us, like obviously, like our bread and butter for years is
Mhm.
real estate education. I mean, we
Yeah.
made $40 million over the years at least with Wealthy Investor, and the bigger we got in real estate,
Mhm.
the more class students that we would get to. So
Mm.
like it just adds more credibility, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like our home run offer chugs at probably like a $3 to $4 million a year business.
Mhm.
That's great. We have no desire to keep building it, but it gives us enough credibility to keep on coaching people and telling people like how to grow. So no,
Mhm.
that's great. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So vision for the year, just keep scaling. Um, if you don't mind sharing, where are you at revenue wise for the year so far?
Yeah, so well, I guess this year's a little bit different,
Yeah, because
but
you're restructuring some stuff. Yeah.
yeah, but also, we're, like, several months into the year,
Yeah.
but March was, I think, 70,000?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. There you go. That's good.
Mhm.
And pivoting a little bit, how the heck did you, as a like, we were talking about this before the show. We're growing women, like we're having more women in M19, but golf is just a male dominated
Yeah.
sport. Especially golf and business, both like completely male dominated industries slash sports. So why the heck did you join M19?
I love that question. It's so funny because even Airbnb is kind of male dominated, and
Yeah.
even all the mentors are usually male.
Yeah.
So it's funny, and then it's golf is too, and, yeah, so I just loved golf because ever since I started a few years ago, and I just got a coach right away. I got super obsessed with it. I'm sure
Yeah.
you golf
For
too.
sure.
So I was going all the time. Sometimes I go to the range like twice in a day, and like I
Yeah.
gotta get this down.
Yeah.
And so when I saw the mastermind, I love doing masterminds with high level people like you
For
guys.
sure.
Yeah. So then I thought, oh, golf and that. So
Yeah.
that's really why I joined. And then
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Were you nervous at all? Because you're like, I mean, obviously you're used to it, and
Mhm.
any woman who like is thinking about this has achieved success in business, so like they're probably used to being in male
Mhm.
dominated places. But for you, like, was there any apprehension? Was there any nervousness before you jumped in?
Oh, into
Yeah, it's
M19.
M19.
Oh, no. I was actually
Really?
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. That's great.
I was excited because I think it's also the community. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, high level people, and you get to golf, and everyone's like minded.
for
Because
sure.
if you go golf somewhere else, you have to go find your friend, or if you find random people, you might not. You have to be with them for 4 hours.
Yeah,
But
you're
if
gonna
you,
be paired with
yeah,
somebody. I've had some great random experiences. I've had some not so great random experiences.
yeah,
But obviously, yeah. I mean, because again, you're gonna be like with like-minded people.
yeah,
You know that everybody not only has something to not everyone's getting poured into, but everyone's also pouring out and like
yeah.
has something to give, right? Like you're gonna chat with at a minimum, even if you're not gonna do business together, someone who's interesting,
Mhm.
somebody who's doing something cool that you get to go learn about for 4 hours. So I
Yeah,
get that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone I met was so nice and
Mhm.
like humble, successful, and good
Yeah,
people, and
because you
yeah,
came out for one of our mini masterminds.
yeah.
Have you haven't been on a trip yet, have you?
No, not yet. I want
You
to.
got anything lined up? You gonna come?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
have you booked anything or not yet?
Oh, not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
want
I
to.
mean, we got, Coeur d'Alene, we have St. George, so we're doing Black Desert, all those places. Bandon Dunes coming up, which is gonna be great. I mean, we've gotten to the point, like, when we were building this out last year, we're like, "Okay, maybe a trip every quarter," so, like, for
Mhm.
a year. Then we're like, "Oh, shoot, maybe a trip every, every 2 months." Now we're up to a trip once a month because we have
Oh,
so many people coming, so, yeah, gotta jump in. It's gonna be a blast. We just got back from Pebble, so,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I really wanted to go to that. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was it was
Yeah,
great, but yeah,
yeah.
so we have you. I think we're up to, I think, like, 5 or 6 solo women in the group. About for context, we have, like, 350 members now. And we've got some husband and wife couples, whatever. What would you say to a woman who's, like, on the fence thinking about joining? Like, should she do it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and I don't really know of any groups like this where it's a golf mastermind with
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
as of right now, don't try to copy us, but, we're the only ones.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, is there any obviously I know you just came to the mini mastermind, but like what connections have you made? Like
Mhm.
what are you really looking forward to out of the group?
Yeah, so yeah, everyone was super nice, and I connected with some people that actually were mutual friends of my other friends,
Oh, sweet.
and I think Randy
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
the dinosaur fossils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Randy's sweet. So for
Yeah.
people who don't know,
Yeah.
this guy has like I don't want to overestimate his numbers, but it's like a multi-million-dollar side hustle digging up dinosaur bones. And that's his side hustle. I mean, this dude's a baller. So, but anyway,
Oh,
sorry, yeah,
yeah, it's
continue.
exactly
Yeah,
like that, and
yeah,
my friend that knows both of us, he's like, "Yeah, that guy's a baller." He's like
yeah.
I didn't even realize how high level he was because he's so, like, nonchalant.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
so
like he's been crushing it for like I mean, I don't know, I think he's like in his 40s and he's crushing since his 20s, like
Oh,
sold a
wow.
business for I don't know, tens of millions or whatever. So yeah, dude's doing good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think actually, so he's coming to St. George, so we'll see him
Mhm.
there. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
super sweet. So you connected with him. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and even just talking to you and Ryan and just
Yeah,
having direct access to I learned a lot from you, obviously.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna yeah.
yeah. We're doing some stuff together.
Yeah.
We're like we're gonna hop do a webinar and some other stuff.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think there's definitely some synergies.
Yeah. I think
Awesome.
so.
And yeah, I guess like what do you know your handicap? Do you keep one? You don't have to share, but
Whatever the high score is, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Yeah. I got a high score today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No, I
Uh,
need to be better about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just a bunch of smiley faces on a scorecard. That's fine. You know, that's how my wife plays too. Like we're just out there to have a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's the thing too. Like you don't have to be a good golfer. Don't have to be
Mhm.
like. Hopefully you can get the ball around. Like I know you can, but I'm just saying for anybody thinking about joining,
Yeah.
as long as you get the ball around, you'll be fine. We have some great players. We have some ex-pro guys, but it's a good mix.
Yeah, and the other thing I like is that people, even if you're not going to an event here, people will get together in their own cities and
Yeah,
make friends and go play together. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so people have been doing that, and it's been great. It's growing past just the trips.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess like one of the questions I always like to ask as we kind of get close to wrapping up is if this was the last podcast you did,
Mhm.
you left the earth tomorrow, what's one thing you'd want people to know?
Hmm. I love that question.
Yeah. Yeah, take your time.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to pick one.
Yeah.
I would say don't let fear take over your life and your decisions because it really ruled my life for so long that I was stuck in the same place for so long that once I started doing things that scared me, like leaving an unhealthy marriage, leaving the 9 to 5, um, walking away from like the only state I ever lived in because I was scared that I wouldn't make friends. I would just say like don't let that fear keep you from the dreams that you have in your head that and the goals that you want to achieve. And yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mic drop. That's awesome, guys. Linda, where can people check you out? What's your Instagram? What's your website?
Yeah, so Linda Kim with 2 eyes, Linda with 2
Yeah.
eyes, Kim, and then, BNB Mastery Society is my coaching program, and then Linda Kim on everywhere else. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Sounds good, guys. Peace.